Hello, today we're going to learn to play the song Come Now Is the Time to Worship. We're going to play it in the key of D. The song starts with an intro of just D. So we're going to play this first in the basic strumming pattern, and then we're going to do intermediate afterwards. So again, the intro starts with D. Strumming pattern, like I said, it's basic. It's like so it's like kind of like in our previous lessons we were doing a combination of down strum and up strum. So it's like that's our intro. So we do two measures of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 5. And then the verse is the same way. We're gonna do come. Now is the time to worship. And then we're gonna shift to A, and we're gonna do A9 just like in our previous lesson. So instead of doing the whole A, we're just going to do the two fingers on the second fret. So we're going to use our ring finger on the fourth string and our middle finger on the third string on the second fret. So it's like A without the pinky. So it kind of sounds, again, it's more open, more bright. So it's gonna be A. That chord progression is E minor 7, right? It's just one finger note. It's just your index on the second fret, second string. And then we're gonna go back to D, and then we're gonna end up in G. So if we start over, that's the verse. That's the intro in the verse. Again, you can play this back. You do it in slow motion in YouTube. You can adjust the speed setting so you can kind of follow the rhythm pattern, how I'm doing the transition between, it's just D and then A, and then again the chord progression is like E minor 7, D, and then G. That's it. So that's the verse. The chorus is actually much simpler than the verse. It's just G and D, G and D, G, B minor, and then G, then A. And like I said, I have uploaded the chords for this song in Google Drive, so just make sure you have that printed or downloaded so you're able to follow the song. So we're gonna do chorus, okay? G, D, G, D, G, B minor, G, and then A. So we're gonna do it. One day every tongue will confess you are God. One day every knee will bow. Still the greatest treasure remains for those who gladly choose for now. So again, same strumming pattern, and then towards the end you just stay on A. Back to the verse. Now is the time to worship. And then again, do the same thing. We have the A, and then we're going to have that chord progression of now is the time. So E minor 7, D, G, then we're gonna go back to the chorus again. G, B minor, then G, A. And the bridge is actually the same thing as the chorus. The only thing that's different is that after the bridge, we're going to modulate to the E scale. I'm sorry, E, the key of E from D. But to do that, we're going to have a transitionary note, which is going to be B7. So again, you're already familiar with the chorus, same chords, right? Except after we end on A, we're going to do a B7. And that just helps the vocalist transition from the key of D to an E, because they're going to go 2 steps up. B7, again, if you're looking at it on your chord chart, index finger on the 2nd fret, and then your pinky, 4th fret, 5th string, ring finger, 4th fret, 3rd string. Right? If you're doing B before, it's kind of like that, except we're doing B9, except we're moving our pinky to the 5th string. Okay, so look at your chord charts. It's B7. So I'm gonna do the last line of the bridge, and then I'm gonna show you how we're gonna transition to B. Do it again. So still the greatest treasure remains for those who gladly choose. So this one again, same chord as the verse, except instead of playing D, you move it 2 frets forward. So instead of a D, you play an E. Instead of playing an A, you play a B. Right? So we're just moving it 2 frets forward. So same strumming pattern. Instead of playing a D, you play an E. So come, now is the time to worship. Instead of A, you play a B. That's a B, an F sharp minor, an E, and then an A. So remember earlier in the verse we did an A, E minor 7, D, G. So those same chords we just move 2 frets to the right, and that's how you'll end up with B, F sharp minor, E, and A. So the A becomes a B, the E minor becomes an F sharp minor, the D becomes an E, and the G becomes an A. So come B, now is the time to the F sharp minor, give E, and then A. Right? So we're gonna repeat that line twice. So I'm gonna start from the beginning. They call this the outro. So that's the basic strumming of Come Now Is the Time to Worship. The intermediate version of the strumming is again exact same chords. If you have done How Great Is Our God, we have introduced the sustained version of the same chords. So we're just going to do the same thing with most of the keys on the song, like the D and the A gets a sustain. This one over here with the intro though, you know, when we play just D, we're gonna insert these notes. So it's kind of like the same as now is the time to worship. So I'm just playing it on the sixth string. So I'm playing it open first, and then second fret, and then third, then back to second, then open, and then third fret again, second fret. So instead of playing that separately, we can actually incorporate that with the strumming. So if you're playing D, again, my middle finger is on this second fret in the bottom of the sixth string, right? So if I'm gonna incorporate that lead part, so I'm just gonna do, then I'm gonna open, take out my middle finger, and then put it back again on the second fret, and then I'm gonna put my pinky on the third fret, then take out the pinky, then I'm gonna take my middle finger again, then the pinky, then second fret again. Right? So I hope you got that. If not, change the YouTube settings to slow motion. But it's gonna be like this. So I'm gonna play it now on the speed that we do the strumming. So that's the D part. And then on the A part, so earlier we were playing A9. That's fine, but if you want to play the sustain part, it's easier to play it as a full A with all three fingers on the second fret. So third, fourth, and fifth strings on the second fret. So I'm just adding my pinky on the third fret, fifth string. And then same thing with the chord progression, E minor 7. So I'm gonna review it again on the D. Then A. E minor 7. That's it. You just do the same thing again for the verse. Now on the outro, where we increase the key to an E, we do something similar again. I'm just playing the E, and I'm just gonna add my pinky, second fret, fourth string. I'm just gonna keep adding that. So this is a regular E. This is one with the sustain. See, hear the difference? Regular E with the sustain. So I'm gonna strum it the same way. Hear that? That's it. So that's the intermediate strumming. Again, if you are comfortable with the basic strumming pattern, go ahead and practice the intermediate strumming. It's gonna sound much nicer. With having that to added that to the rhythm. So again, go ahead and practice this. If you have any question, feel free to reach out. Thank you. Bye.